Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Astrology 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. To my subscribers, thank you, and I appreciate your comments, your thumbs up, your likes. It does help with the analytics, I'm told, and also do hit the bell icon so you'll be notified of all future videos that I post. To those of you who are visiting for the first time, thank you for stopping by. I hope you choose to stay and become a member of the Real Astrology 1123 family. And yes, please do give me a thumbs up. Please do leave your comments. I assure you, I read the comments. I may not get to all of them right away, but I do. And yes, your support is very much appreciated in advance. So thank you for that. So the Real Astrology 1123 channel is totally dedicated and focused on astrology only. I do have another channel. It's called the Real Tarot 1123. Please go and watch that, where I do only tarot, and I cover a lot of criminal cases, and I have videos up every single day. And I also have live streams over there. So please do drop by. I have live streams every Fridays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. First and third Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So please do visit there. Anywho, so again, welcome to the Real Astrology 1123. Let's get started. So this is going to be for the week of January 24th until the 30th of January. And I'm going to cover all signs. I will put the timestamps, all that good stuff. I need a piece of paper to write the timestamps. There we go. Let's just say intro and then the timestamps, correct? And then I will go Aries, Leo, Sag, then Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Then I will do Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So I will put the timestamp so you can just jump straight ahead and watch that. Now, a couple of things I want to share with you all is, for the astrology channel, the weekly the weekly astrology forecast that I put up, I follow the Western astrology. Okay. When I do the month ahead and when I do the year ahead astrology, I do follow the sidereal or Vedic astrology. So that way, for those of you who enjoy Western astrology, you can follow this. For those of you who like the sidereal or the Vedic astrology, you can follow that. And I also do go into details about, how we have our 12 signs, but then there's also a 13th sign. Not many people talk about that. So all those things, okay, we'll get into that later. Do watch the videos, particularly the month ahead videos. Those are very, very interesting. I also do personal readings, astrology consultations. You can email me. My email address is therealastrology1123@gmail.com, and I will send you all the information that you will require to make a booking for a consultation, okay? And the different types of charts and such that I do. Now, let's get on to this. I have some information all printed over here, but I'm also going to be looking at my screen because I have so much material. So let's start off. On January 24th, Mars moves into the sign of Capricorn, and it's going to stay there until March 6th. So with Mars and Capricorn, it shows us that there is a very deliberate kind of a focused energy over there, all right? And here we do consider the future and the consequences before taking action. You have to. You absolutely have to, particularly during this cycle. I'm also going to say that, Mars and Capricorn, we are not going to get so easily antagonized or so easily keyed up, all right? Which is a good thing, I suppose. Capricorn is a fairly rigid side, and Mars is a very fiery, fierce side. So Mars being in Capricorn is going to tone that down a little bit. On the 24th, we have Pluto-Juno alignment. So that means you are going to feel a little bit more passionate, a little bit more driven to make a commitment, or be put more energy into your commitments, okay? That sort of a thing. There's going to be a sort of a intensity, if you will. So you do have a void moon, and that occurs at 5:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's not focus on that. Anyway, let's get on with this. It gets too complicated. On January 25th, we have the moon transits. 25th is the last quarter moon. Yeah, so the moon is going to be transiting on the 25th. The sun is going to be in Aquarius and is going to be squaring the moon in Capricorn. I'm sorry, moon in Scorpio. So there is going to be a little bit of conflict, a little bit of a, I don't want to call it conflict, questioning of your consciousness, right? I would say this is a good time for you to be considering, what certain things that you have happened about, or whatever has come to light. What do those things mean to you? How impactful are they in your life, and how is it going to affect your life? Because things were hidden and now those things have come to light, and you're like, okay, now since I know this, how is this going to affect me? How is this going to impact me and my life, right? So we do have a new moon on February 1st. It's better at this point in time to make sure, if you have anything that has come to light that clearly says that there's some loose ends that need to be tied, take care of all of that, okay? And on the 25th, Mercury also retrogrades back into the sign of Capricorn, because Mercury was in Aquarius and is going back a little into Capricorn. And it's going to stay in Capricorn until February 3rd. No, not February. Yeah. No. It's going to retrograde and it's going to stay in Capricorn until February 14th. I apologize. When this happens, we're going to be focusing a lot about our past, be it past connections, past misconnections, past in general, right? And trying to dig up and to see the whys, whens, wheres, and wherefores of whatever might have transpired in the past, be it relationships or situations or occurrences. So this is also going to increase one's annoyance, if you will, because if you hear people just chitter-chattering and gossiping and all that, is going to get your goat. You're going to be really, so calm it down a little bit, okay? This is general, and then I'll get into each sign. And if you are making any plans, you might go back and rethink it, revisit it, change your plans, tweak it here, that sort of a thing. There's a little bit of constantly moving cogs over there. Things are going to keep changing a little bit over there. January 27th, there's a void moon which occurs at 12:28 Eastern Standard Time. This happens just before the moon enters Sagittarius, and that's going to be very interesting. All right, and January 28th, we have, it's going to be changing signs. The moon is going to be changing signs, okay, the void moon. Before changing, it's the last time until the moon enters Capricorn the next day. Yeah, okay. So let's not get too confused with that, because that complicates things. January 29th, the void moon continues to enter and it goes into Capricorn. That was just a little general. Let's not get into too much of the details of that, because that gets really, really, really complicated. So this is going to be from, again, what was I saying? January 24th until January 30th for the week off. Okay, let's look at Aries. I'm just going to move this over a little bit so I can see it. Since Mercury is retrograding Aries, you can expect some long-term changes in your projects, okay? Be very careful when you are, if you just met somebody and you feel that relationship is kind of picking up speed, no, you need to slow it down. If you're dealing with a large group of people, like depending on your work, like whatever your career is, be very careful. There could be issues from groups of people, okay? If you have not connected with your friends and family members from the past and there's been missed connections, this is a good time to go back and reconnect or try to. If there are any past projects that you did not complete, this is a great time to complete it. You may have if you're looking for a job, you may get a new job offer or a new business idea, but it's not the right time to start. Wait until Mercury goes back into direct motion before you pick it up. I wouldn't be surprised if you have some sort of a connection with, or initiate, or start something, or pursue something wherein it has something to do with the international thing. Maybe you are going to be connecting with somebody internationally. Maybe you'll be traveling internationally. Maybe there's a project you're going to be starting and you're going to be going international. If you are a business owner, I recommend be very, 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 very careful before you make decisions. If you need to consult with somebody to make your decisions, do that. If you have kids, there could be some challenges with regards to your kids. So again, it's going to call upon you for focus. If you have, brothers and sisters that are older to you, they might start kind of getting a little bit more involved or reconnecting with you a little bit more, in this next week. Venus is slowing down, and that will bring some concerns with regards to your work. This is going to impact family matters, so you will have to be very careful with regards to your family matters. If you're planning on investing in any kind of project, be it real estate, because Venus is Earth, Taurus, real estate, I'm going to say be super, super careful, okay? Be cautious at work and don't lose your head. Don't fly off the handle. And your health, you need to take care of your health. If you're the type of person who's doing projects and who accepts projects and that's your work, don't be in a mad rush to run off and grasp every single project that's out there. Take it easy. Okay, so let's go to Aries. Then we did Aries. Let's go to Taurus. I'm just going to expand the screen because I can't see. My notes are so tiny. I mean, the print is so tiny, I'm like squinting. So for Aries, remember, 25th to the 30th. There is going to be a lot of focus, Aries, on your career and your family. With the Mercury and the Sun, it's going to be definitely, there's going to be a lot of focus on your career and family. Slow down. Okay, you may end up seeing some issues with regards to your career that's going to be popping up. Like I said, I say this all the time. Whenever Mercury is in retrograde, please be careful in terms of your communication. Any planet is in retrograde. General rule of thumb: don't be hasty. Don't be hasty and start any new projects. Right? Planets go into retrogression for a purpose, to give us a little heads up and say, hey, if you need to fix anything, this is your time to fix, edit, change, tweak, alter before we go on full swing. Right? So you're going to be making some mistakes. Your feet are going to be held to the fire. Just be prepared. So when you know this kind of energy is headed your way, just be prepared and don't lose your temper and go with the flow. And a little bit of modesty, a little bit of humbleness is going to take you a long way. Because Taurus, you can get a little bit aggressive, so don't do that. If anybody is offering you a new job or a new position, even within your company, don't just blindly jump into it. Wait until Mercury goes direct, okay? There's going to be a lot of challenges. Let me just call it for what it is. There's going to be a lot of challenges and a lot of communication and a lot of back and forth with your superiors, for sure. Don't rush, particularly if it's regards to any family matters, decisions, etc. Lot of communication at home requires handling communication with finesse. If there are any relatives or ex-colleagues, all that's going to, it's like, where are all these people coming out from? That sort of a thing. Venus is also slowing down. So this could, if you're the type of person who does a lot of projects overseas or interacts with people overseas, this is going to slow that down for some reason. It's not a good, there are chances for overseas trips, but overseas trips, did I say trips? Overseas trips or travel. um, yeah, there will be chances for you going up. But make sure you have backup plans, your travel plans. There will be some issues with your travel, so make sure you have everything, organized. Be prepared for delays, etc., etc., that sort of stuff. Because things are not going to go very smoothly. Let's just put it that way. But you're going to be busy as heck. You're like, oh my God, I'm running around like a headless chicken. What in the world is happening here? That's sort of a thing. Lots happening, but it's like I'm just spinning my wheels. It's going to be busy. Okay, Taurus. Then let's get to Gemini. Okay, Bunny, whatever. Look, Mercury is your ruling planet, and so Mercury is slowing down, and it is in conjunct with the Sun. So you could have some little physical issues, your health, your body, that sort of a stuff. So take care. Make sure you don't fall. Make sure you don't get hurt. Make sure you don't have injuries. And if you have any such injuries, make sure you go to your medical care provider and get the necessary help you need. This is the weirdest thing. I just caught myself looking at this big camera, which I'm not recording with. It's the weirdest thing. When I record on the big camera, I look at my computer screen. Now I'm recording on my computer, I'm looking at this big camera. Oh my God. All right. Take care of your health. Don't ignore any symptoms. You really need to pay attention to your health. Once Mercury goes direct, you'll be like, everything is clear. And that was my dog groaning over there. Can't you get comfortable, Bo? I have a Saint Bernard. He is 8.5 years old. He's a rescue. And he is my Velcro dog. He's my Velcro baby, fur baby. And he has groans and moans and, oh my goodness, the dreams he has. Yeah, it's loud. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Okay. Let's go back to Geminis. Good time for overseas collaborations. Yeah, it's very busy week for you guys too. Venus is retrograding, so if you have any financial issues, that's going to come up to the forefront. It's going to be a little bit of a tough week for you, Geminis. I'm sorry to say it is going to be. But if you know the kind of energy that is around you, then you will because remember, time and energy is fluid. It's not going to be like this forever. This is going to move, right? So just hunker down, be prepared, and ride it out. Please do not overextend yourself if you are planning on getting a loan, or if somebody is coming to you and singing a sob story and saying, oh, I'm in trouble, give me some money, I need your help. Do not do that. You will regret it. If you're having issues with your taxes or that sort of a thing, any monies like that, or your, what's the word? I don't want to say provident fund, but, your 401 and a Roth IRA and this have you and that, all those things you may have a little bit of a situation there where you'll have to deal with it and move things around and that sort of a stuff. If you are in a committed, intimate relationship, there's going to be a little bit of, as I like to call it, crinkly situation, right? What I mean by crinkly, and let me explain myself. If you take gift wrapping paper and you crush it, the noise it makes, I like to use that term rather than to say a fight or an argument, because that sounds a bit too harsh. So there's going to be a little crinkliness in the relationship. And it's going to pass. It's not long term. It's just heightened energies and heightened anxiety levels and that sort of thing. So, naturally, our loved ones are the first ones at home that we see. So we let our guard down. They let their guard down. Next thing people are mad at each other for 60 seconds and it's all gone. So it's okay. It's all good. Look, for you, Geminis particularly is very, 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 very strong. If you have anybody in the past who, it could have been an intimate relationship, but for whatever reason you are parted ways, you will have a very, very strong chance of that those individuals coming back into your life. So be careful. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to note down the times. Oh my goodness, I did not. So I'll have to watch the video and make note of the times. Okay, Cancer. That's okay. Let me maybe make the note for Cancer. Where's my pen? Cancer. It is 2007. I'll have to watch the whole thing again to write down the timesheets. So be careful of your finances, because Sun and Mercury, they are impacting your 8th house, which is your finances. Mercury is retrograding, so you may be lacking some attention that you should be having. And if you're trying to speculate, don't do that. Please do not be extravagant. Don't throw around money. Be very, very conservative with regards to your finances this week. Again, if you're trying to get a loan or anything like that, be super, super careful. You can do the groundwork, but don't sign off on anything as yet. Be very, very careful. Be super careful with regards to your finances, and don't make any big decisions regarding finances. If you're having any small projects that you want to do on the side, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. You can go ahead with that. Don't take any big risks in your relationships, because Venus is slowing down and that could impact your relationships. So don't take any big risks, and if you're having a little disagreement or an argument or whatever, don't let it get out of control. Okay. And if you are just started a new relationship or whatever, there's no need to kind of say, we met yesterday, we're getting engaged today, we're getting married tomorrow. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't be hasty. Please have some patience for people around you, because I feel like you're going to come off as being a little bit of a little bit aggressive. Don't. If you feel like you want to change your job or change your trajectory or change your path or change your the nature or the course of your career or vocation, this is not a good time to make that change. Wait until Mercury goes forward, completely forward, and Venus is out of retrogression, absolutely, or Venus is also forward. Focus on your diet, please. Your diet is a bit skewed, and it shouldn't be. So let's look at Leo 2244. Leo is 2244, right? Come on. There we go. Bernie, can you quit that, please? Oh my God. For your business relationships, this is a very, very, very important time, Leos. Okay, the solar annual transit has entered the sign of Aquarius. So this is going to affect the 7th house of relationships. And Mercury is retrograding too. Old friends are going to be back. Relationships of the past are going to come back, either to haunt you or to make you happy. But please be careful. There are going to be people around you coming out of the woodwork who are unsavory elements. Watch yourself. No need to start any deals or reconnecting with those individuals. So watch yourself. Protect yourself. There are going to be a little bit of arguments, and say, look, this communication issue, because Mercury retrograde, it affects everybody. Try to kind of be calm and cool. Don't be the typical Leo where it's like, this is what I'm saying and this is how it's been. Don't be like that. Okay. However, don't be a doormat. Like, if somebody's trying to bully you, then don't accept that. You shouldn't. Put them in their spot. So Venus transiting is going to impact your 6th house. That is your work, health, discipline, and habits. Okay, this is a fantastic environment for scandals and all kinds of weird issues to start. So conduct yourself appropriately. Okay. If you have some issues, some situations where things need to be settled down, try to settle those amicably. If you have any projects going on, there will definitely be delays. There will be blocks. There will be obstructions. Very frustrating. It is what it is. Take care of yourself and have patience. If you have any digestive issues, watch out for that. Your fifth house is going to be impacted. So that's your fifth house is your kids, right? And speculations, don't. Love affairs, don't speculate. Be careful if you have kids. Make sure the lines of communication are open. Take care of it, whatever it is with regarding to kids. If you work in arts, entertainment, and politics, you will have a lot of things to do. This is going to be a super, super busy time for you. Try and spend some time with your children. Try and spend your time with your children. They're lacking attention, and everybody's getting a little bit frayed nerves. Let's look at Virgo, right? Virgo 2546. Where are you, Virgo? Okay. Mercury is your ruler, right? And if it is slowing down, this is going to affect you quite a bit, right? Particularly Mercury rules Virgo and Taurus. So no, I'm sorry, Virgo and Gemini. So you all are going to be affected more than anybody else. So if you have any communication, electronics, websites, all those things, take extra care, because you're going to have a lot of your computer might crash down. You may lose, I don't know, it can get wiped out, that sort of stuff. So take extra care. Don't start any new websites, etc. at this time. There are going to be delays. This is going to be very annoying to you. This is going to really, really piss the snot out of you. But listen, just grit your teeth and just, did I say grit your teeth? Grind your teeth? No, you shouldn't be grinding your teeth. Just hunker down and be prepared, okay? And go with the flow. Don't fight it. The more you fight it, the more difficult you're going to make yourself. You're going to be spinning your wheels in the slush or the snow or the ice, and you're going to dig yourself further in. This is also going to impact your love life with Venus slowing down. So you're going to have some weird kind of people who don't have good ethics and principles and morals trying to get at you. Please stop. Don't even let them near you. Don't, they have ulterior motives and wrong intentions. Do not entertain them. A lot of fake promises. It could be a relationship. Somebody may hit on you and say, oh my God. Or even if you're online dating or anything. No. Fake. They're going to do this to try and take advantage of you, and it is not going to behoove you. So stop. Let me heed this seriously. Online, somebody trying to online dating or entice you, or purposefully be overly sweet and overly this and paying you a lot of attention all of a sudden at the gym or wherever, or work or wherever. No, scammer, fake. So stay away from those scammers and fake people. They'll get, if you let your guard down, they are going to make inroads, get their claws or sink their fangs into you, and you're going to have a tough time getting them out of your hair, if you will. So be very careful. If you are planning on relocating, repairing your home, whatever, that's going to be the focus. Okay, if you're thinking of relocating, you're not going to relocate right now, but you're kind of organizing everything, repairs to your house. If you have planning on buying a property, maybe that you put in the bid and you never heard, well, you're going to hear, okay? Try and maintain a balance between home and work. Keep your temper in check. This Mercury retrograde is a little bit of a iffy time. So Libra, let's look at Libra. Libra 2911. Oopsie, come back here. Hello. Children and younger people around you are going to require your attention. Your creativity is going to be called upon. So be prepared. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to be called on it. Own it and just get on with it. So when you are doing any projects, if you're doing anything like that, check, cross check, triple check, double check with a microscope and another microscope. But in spite of that, there are going to be some mistakes and you're going to be called on it. And you know what? Just own it. It's easier if you just own it rather than deny it, right? I'm not saying that you're going to deny it. Just own it and say, my bad, I made a boo-boo, and get on with it. Because if you try to argue the point, you're going to sink yourself further into a boo-boo situation. Younger people and children, you're going to be spending a lot of time with them. If you are trying to reconnect with friends from the past or family members from the past, this is a great opportunity. However, intimate relationships, aka love, there are going to be some crinkly situations. As we all know, Venus, the planet of love, she's kind of putting the brakes on, right? So you're going to be focusing a lot on family matters. Real estate, of course, Venus rules real estate as well. Please be patient with yourself and understand that this is a time where things are going to be delayed for everybody across the board. So be patient. Factor those delays into your whatever projects you're doing. Be prepared, be cognizant. See, if you don't fight it, it'll go by smoothly. But if you keep fighting it, you're not gonna win. Period. Be very careful, because Mars transiting through Sagittarius, as I keep doing this part, your neck and your hands are going to be affected. So if you have any issues in those areas, go pay attention, go get an X-ray, go do whatever. Don't just ignore it. If you are an industry where it's all about mass communication, such as, a cell phone company or broadcasting, oh boy, is it going to be a crazy hectic time now? And it will. If you haven't met with your family members and friends over, it's a good time to reconnect with them. It's a good time to reconnect with them. All right, let's move on. Next, who do we have? We did Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio is 3205. So for Scorpio, your fourth house of home and family is affected, or is the focus. If you're planning on buying or selling properties, you're definitely going to hit delays. This is not an ideal time for family matters. Don't get into arguments at home or with your family members. A lot of stuff is going to be triggered, and then it's going to kind of get a little sticky. So please don't get into arguments. Just say, you know what, this is not the subject I want to discuss at this time. Can we revisit it later? And that sort of a thing. Just kind of set it aside for now. You may be traveling to meet with family members, but then again, be prepared of any delays or, check your flight status and all that stuff. But if you have family members living a little away from you, you may be traveling to meet them. If you have any female members in your family who are older than you, like your mom, your aunt, older sister, older cousin, grandma, you will definitely be traveling to meet with them or reconnecting with them, and there could be a little bit of a demanding situation over there, but nothing that you can't handle. It's not a bad thing. You'll reconnect with them. Neck and shoulder, take care. If you're carrying too much of stress, if you've had any surgery to your shoulders, like rotator cuff surgery, this, that, and the other, be very, very careful. If you have recently had those surgeries, don't overdo it. Don't overextend yourself. You may hit a little bit of a crinkle over there. So please do not do anything crazy and say, oh, I'm feeling fine, I'm going to play racquetball now. No, please don't do that. Or I'm feeling fine, I have no hurts and pains, everything is okay, I'm going to go to the gym and lift weights. Don't do that. Okay, so be careful. Because sometimes we don't realize I'll do that. I can speak from my personal experience. Oh my goodness. Oh, we'll keep it for another day when I do a live stream on my astrology channel. Your Martian transit in your financial matters. Like Mars itself, Mars is a planet of debts, right? So if it's in your financial matters, And if you owe anybody big money, they're going to come a knocking. But if somebody owes you, you don't hesitate to ask. Please watch your spending. Please watch your spending. Because you'll spend now and later you'll regret it. So watch your spending. Don't tell me I didn't tell you, okay? Don't get into all these complicated financial deals and all that stuff because, no, don't get into any financial deals. Just let it be for a little bit. You're going to focus on what you can control, like your work. Don't do anything extra. Just this is a good time to lay low, is basically what I'm saying. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to Sagittarius 3521. Sagittarius, Sag 3521. Scorpio. Okay. Mars is in our sign Sagittarius. So I'm a Sagittarius. So this is a fantastic opportunity to take a phase to take advantage of. Very opportune moments. Okay, we can make real good progress at this time. So take advantage of it. Particularly if you are getting into a new relationship. Yeah, surprise, surprise. If you're already in a committed relationship, this is a great opportunity to influence your partner in a healthy, positive way. Fantastic. Anything new you could start. Surprise, surprise, right? You may end up getting more responsibility or given more duties. You're going to have to work really hard, and you're not afraid of that. But on the other hand, control your anger. You could be a little extra emotional, so control that. I mean, tone it down, dial it back. Don't let your temper get ahead of you. Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sleepy, I'm just lacking oxygen. Sorry. I had a 3 hour, was it 3 hours? Live stream, impromptu live stream. And then I was writing a chart for somebody or doing a chart for personal horoscope chart. That took a lot out of me, and I'm kind of a little tired. Not sleepy, but tired. So I do apologize for yawning. I do apologize. No disrespect. Don't get into any kind of, the neighbor put their trash can on your driveway, and don't get into little things like that. It's not going to fare very well. It's just going to blow out of proportions, if you know what I mean. And if you have siblings too, and if they're being annoying, it's like, just kind of, oh my God, just kind of ignore it for now. Financial matters are very, very important. Do not spend. Check your spending. Watch your finances. If you have plans in place for your finances as to how to manage it, budgeting, that sort of a thing, pay attention to all that, okay? Pay attention to all that. Go look it up. You may end up like considering wanting to take a loan or such. If you have to do it, please do your due diligence. Go over everything with a microscope, and yes, please read the fine print. And don't be surprised if any family members of yours, wants to come and share some very, very personal, serious things with you. Yeah, for some reason, they're going to pour their heart out with you. Don't let anybody come and take jabs at your self-confidence or check your self-esteem. Don't let them do that. Put them in their spot. Okay? Sag, that's what I'm going to say for my Sag. Capricorn. Okay, 3852. Capricorn. 3852. That was Cancer, right? I did earlier. Okay. Very, very good, important time for you, Capricorn, because Venus is kind of slowing down as she's moving down through your sign. So she's in slow-mo. So you may have a little bit of a kind of a sticky situations around you. However, maybe it's going to kind of it's a time for you where you're going to focus on yourself, your appearance, and how you come across and what people find attractive, just your self-image. You're going to start focusing on that. And it's going to trigger you to take action, maybe revamp your appearance, or maybe, lose some weight or put on some weight, or, whatever that is, get fitter or whatever, bulk up or tone down or tone up. You can't tone down, can you? Tone up. Okay. So you may be focusing on all that because it's all about how you want to present yourself to people such that they find you super attractive. It's about your physical appearance. And also, Venus is not necessarily in a super good spot, but she's not in a super bad spot. I will tell you, if you're considering having any elective surgeries like cosmetic surgical procedures, I would recommend you wait until she's actually moving forward and in the clear. Okay? People from the past, relationships from the past, projects from the past, duties from the past. People are going to come crawling out of the woodwork from the past. And this is going to be an opportunity for you to, deal with it, sort it out. If it is something that you let the ball down, where you let the ball down, you're going to have to, one way or the other, deal with it and get it over with. Because if you again sweep it under the carpet, it's going to pop up again somewhere down the line. So deal with it. There's going to be a little bit of nostalgia with regards to old things that have happened in the past. You may get a little mopey about it, but listen, it's a transient energy. Time and energy is fluid. So, okay, fine, let your guard down, get mopey, cry a little bit, wipe your nose off, whatever, and then get on with life, right? It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we do break down for whatever reason. But there are going to be delays. There's going to be a little bit of confusion if you're traveling. Pay attention. There may be some demands on your finances, right? If there is any weird stuff going on at work, like scandals and arguments between other employees, do not get involved in it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see. That should be your motto. You're going to see some positive financial gains, but then again, you're going to be spending a lot. So it's kind of going to balance out right there. Try and be a little bit cognizant about your wallet, if you know what I mean. If you get any job offers, they're going to be bogus offers. They're going to waste your time right now, this 1 week. I mean, go for your interview and do what you need to, but I wouldn't put too much money on it. Because they're going to work you to the bone and then you'll quit, if you know what I mean. So, anyhow, go for the interview. Don't not go, but don't hold your breath, if you know what I mean. All right. After Capricorn, we have Aquarius. Oh my God, Aquarius. 4240 Aquarius. Where are you? EQUA 42. Okay, that was Aries. Hang on. Pisces. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Aquarius. Interesting. The annual solar transit is going to be in your sign, which is a great time for revelations and realizations. Listen, this is when did the sun enter Aquarius? Sun enters Aquarius on January 19th. So this is a great time for you guys. Be very careful. There are going to be some, even though this is a great time for you, Mercury, Sun is conjuncting Mercury and Mercury is slowing down. So you have to be very careful. There are going to be lots of delays and obstacles, but there are certain aspects of your life which is going to be good. But here, be very, very, very careful. Please be very careful, Aquarius, okay? There's going to be... you may have slightly small little physical boo-boos, like hurts and pains, and maybe a little, watch out for fractures and sprains and that sort of a stuff, right? Your emotional and physical health are definitely going to be affected. Venus is also slowing down. There's going to be a lot of concerns regarding your health and your work. Pay attention, slow down, take a deep breath, slow down. Again, people from the past are going to come through. That's a running theme for all the signs, okay? But don't just say, oh my God, this was the one that got away. Now this person is coming back into my life. I'm going to take them into my life. Don't do that. No. If you do that, it's going to create a lot of havoc for you. If they come back into your life, say, oh yeah, oh, okay. But don't let them in the sense into, you know what I mean, right? Pay attention to your dreams. You'll be getting some really, really interesting messages. Since Mars is moving through the signs of Sagittarius, it's going to have an effect on your long-term plans, okay? So if you are part of a team, part of a collective, and you're doing projects with other people, this is a great time for you. You may have new team members join your group, and you're going to be interacting a lot with people of your own gender, of the opposite gender. This is a good time to be working in a group, but not so much going solo. Technical communications, internet, computers, etc., cell phones, be careful. You could have some glitches over there. Just be careful of new endeavors, new offers, new projects, if you know what I mean. Just be careful. Do your due diligence. Okay. Then let's go to Pisces. 45, 46, Pisces. 46. It's going to be busy for you. Complicated projects. If you are in a company or a business or a field or a profession where you deal a lot with foreign international groups and organizations, you may have some delays over there, unexpected delays and frustrations. Busy doing a whole bunch of nothing. That's how you're going to feel. Your home and family is also going to be impacted. Renovations. Be careful if you're doing some real estate deals. I would say be careful. This is going to affect your emotions. This whole Mercury solar transit type of thing. So your emotions could go up and down, So don't make any serious decisions. Because when you are having an emotional roller coaster, that's the worst time to make some lasting decisions, right? So just slow down. It's okay if people put pressure on you, say Pisces, I need to know right now. You're like, I understand your urgency, but I am not going to make decisions in a haste. I will let you know as soon as I decide. That should be your dialogue. Again, people from the past. There's people from the past and the past coming through. It's happening for every sign, y'all. Okay. If you get anybody pitching a new idea or a new offer to you, don't just blindly accept it. Please do not blindly. Please do not blindly accept it, because there's a lot that's hidden, and you're not going to be happy. You're going to be taken advantage of. So be very careful. I would recommend, Pisces, this week, just lay low. Like, just coast. Don't let anybody agitate you. Don't let anybody try to push your buttons, that sort of a thing. You are going to have a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. So knowing that going into this, just okay, all right. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know in a couple of days. I need to know now, Pisces. I understand the urgency, but please, let me do what I need to do. I don't like making hasty decisions. Standard dialogue, be done with it. That's going to nip it in the bud, and they'll stop putting the pressure on you. Because if you give them an opportunity to continue to push you and push your buttons, then with you being in a slightly emotional roller coaster this week, it's going to kind of all snowball. So don't let them do that. How about that? Okay, so let's do this. We will wind up. I think I covered all the signs over there. I just have to put up the timestamps, which I will do. I hope you'll enjoy this. I'm trying to keep these week ahead astrology to, in a very simple format, just to get the overall energy. And please know, this is general, right? If you do an astrology reading with me, then of course we will do, charts specific to you, your name, your date of birth, place of birth, city of birth, country of birth, all those things. And so then it is going to be specific to you, because we're going off of your chart. So this is general. Take it for what it is. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't stress too much about it. Maybe the message is not for you. Like I say this on my tarot channel. Excuse me. Not every reading is going to resonate with every single person every single time. It is what it is. So thank you again for your time and your patience. Please give me a thumbs up, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post more videos, and do leave your comments below. Thank you so much, and namaskar.